When a man is really into a woman, he can actually get kind of weird. And what do most women do when these guys start to get a little weird? They start just getting into their head. Does he really like me, or was he just trying to get something from me? Is he just trying to sleep with me, or does he really love me? It's just this constant confusion, this mix of emotions going on in the brain that can kind of make you go a little bit crazy. So let's clear up the confusion in this video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the 5 things that guys do when they're really into you. And yes, these are kind of strange. My name is Adam Dolce. I'm an executive love coach helping successful single women get out there and attract the love that they truly deserve. And let me tell you, I've worked with some really powerful as well as very emotionally intuitive women. I mean, I've worked with CIA agents who can decipher enemy code like in an instant, but have absolutely no clue if a guy is actually into them. And in my experience, the real reason why they can't decode a man's interest is not because they can't see it, but because internally there's some insecurity going on in there. Like, would he actually be into me? Why would he be into me? So if this video accomplishes anything, it can tell you that you deserve an incredible relationship and affection from these types of guys. Don't forget that. So the first sign that he's into you is that he's just going to make random weird excuses to just be in your proximity, to be near you. Now, I remember I met my wife on January 1st, 2015. On that very special day, New Year's Day, I was competing with another guy for her attention. I would start talking to her, then she would start talking to this other guy, and it was kind of this back and forth for a couple hours throughout the day. And I remember there was a moment where she was talking to this guy at this bar, and they're kind of talking in the corner. I'm thinking to myself, no way am I going to lose this woman to this guy. And I see an electrical box like near them, and I kind of want to hear what they're saying. Yeah, I know this is kind of creepy, but this is what I did. And I look over and I start kind of like just checking out the electrical box so I could hear a little bit of what's going on in that conversation. Needless to say, there wasn't a lot going on there, and I felt pretty good about my situation. Now, I'm not saying this is the right thing to do. It's just something that a guy might do if he's interested in you. And if the guy is really shy in particular, he might not directly come up and just approach you. He might just find any kind of weird reason to just get near you so that you can exchange glances, a quick little smile, and make it a little easier to start that conversation. The second sign, and this can be incredibly annoying for a lot of women, so on behalf of all men, I apologize, and that is he talks way too much on the first interaction. Now, before I was a coach for you women helping you find love, I used to coach men on how to get out there and meet all of you. Yes, you. And when I would coach these guys on how to interact with women, I would constantly be telling them to just shut up. Stop talking about how successful you are. Stop trying to impress her and just listen. But not all guys have that advice. So if a guy is on a first date or a first interaction, he's just yapping, accept that for a little bit of what it is. He's trying to impress you. He's into you. The third one is that he makes fun of you. This is kind of weird, but grown-ass men will turn into middle schoolers who just tease a bunch of girls when they're really into the girl. And I get it, you're a successful grown woman, and this can be extremely off-putting, especially when they take it just a little bit too far. Now, I gotta say, back when I was single, I said a few things that in hindsight, were a little bit off-putting. I remember about 20 years ago, I was out and about and I met this woman and we're chatting, things are going pretty well. And she tells me that she's actually from Idaho. And in this stupid little brain, I'm like, I'm going to make fun of her right now. So I pause for a second, I look her up and down and I say, you know what? You kind of do look like you'd be a potato farmer. Now, I get it. This is such a stupid joke. It's playful. I'm teasing her. I'm poking fun a little bit. And for context, in my defense, she was in Boston, Massachusetts, my hometown, and she was dressed to the nines. She looked great. She didn't look like a potato farmer. It was a joke. It was a bad joke. But let me tell you, she got so mad at me saying that she just walked away. So for that woman out there, if you're watching this video, I'm sorry. I was just really into you. The fourth sign that he's really into you is that he really remembers all the specific details you've told him over the past couple of months. If the guy you're talking to remembers a story from 2 months ago when you talked about your first car being a bright green Ford Explorer with extra big rims, take notice. He's probably into you. Because interestingly enough, research shows that women have much better memories than us men do. And it all stems from the part of the brain known as the hippocampus. And it's a brain area that is absolutely crucial for memory. And they've found that this part of the brain is actually much smaller in men than it is in women. So if our tiny little brains can remember those details, we are super into you. And the fifth most important sign that a guy is into you is that he is talking to you. Now, this might sound incredibly obvious, and it is obvious, but what happens, and I want you to take audit of situations that you've been in where a guy's talking to you and you're just constantly asking yourself, is he into me or is he not into me? Is he into me? Is he not into me? The answer is, if he's talking to you and engaging with you, then he is into you. Always assume attraction. This is not only most likely to be true, but it's also just a great frame for you to bring to the conversation. It's a great mindset for you to have when you're getting out there and meeting people. Don't allow your analytical brain to just keep circling. If the guy is talking to you, he wants nothing more than to win you over. Let him win you over. So now I want to hear from you in the comments. Have you ever experienced any of these signs when a guy's really into you? Leave that comment right there below. And if you're ready to learn a step-by-step strategy that we call the 7 little love steps, click the description right there below or head on over to lovestrategies.com. I'm going to walk you through a step-by-step process to attracting that man in that relationship that you truly deserve. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll speak to you, you beautiful lady, next week. Bye-bye.